Morning. So early last year I did a video about things you're not allowed to say in Sweden, things you're not allowed to speak about, ask about. Those topics were immigration and refugee crisis. If you did, you would be considered a racist. Yeah, now this is all changed and it's a success. Yeah, it's totally changed. Now you can talk about it. And because so many did, they still talked about it, despite the fact that they would be labeled these things. So, and there are good examples of this change. You just have to listen to media, you will see the change. And another good example is this columnist Marcus Birro. This is a guy that I like. He talked about this despite the fact that he was kicked out of these posh places and he was losing money and so on. He kept on talking about it. He's a hero, basically. And but now he's invited back in, so he's going to talk about it on public service now. He's going to be talking. I don't know what he's going to talk about, but he's invited back. So that's a good example. Now there is still one thing that you can't think in Sweden. Yeah, there's a vast agreement among Swedes. At least that's what it seems like, but I guess it's just mainstream media. But and this is about Israel and Palestine. Israel is the attacker, Palestine is the victim. If you have this view, then you are politically correct in Sweden. And this is like in concrete, like tons of concrete. You cannot shake it. If you go up against it, you hit this concrete wall. Now it's just not true. That's the thing. So we do need to talk about this and be allowed to ask questions. Yeah. I read this guy, his name is Lars Adaktusson. He used to be a reporter at Public Service TV, and he was reporting from this Middle East area a lot. Now he did some stories about Palestine attacking Israel, but TV, they didn't like it, right? No. Yeah, and it was obvious to him that Hezbollah, the Palestine guys, started the war in 2006, the most recent one, I think. And but he was forced to change his story. It's amazing. He's confessing this now, just recently. He was forced to put it in a way so that we would see that it was Israel who was to blame for the conflict. Wow. Yeah. And well, I have some questions about Palestine-Israel conflict. And I think many do. Why is it still going on? Well, you have this democracy, Israel. It's a democracy. And it's surrounded by these Islamic countries. And is it possible that the conflict continues because these Islamic countries wants to keep fighting? Is it possible? That's my question. Is it possible that they hate these Jews in their area so much that they would never accept peace? Is that possible? That's what I'm asking. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. Bye.